Being that Tom Cruise jumped up and down on the couch with Oprah Winfrey and his strong beliefs in Scientology, he voices everywhere he goes. Does that prove that he's actually a lunatic?
Oh man, he must be having a good fun in his life now. Man, I bet. I would like to do that.
If there was a celebrity that we would send to the moon and so they would never come back, which one would you choose, or even a politician?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Why?
Because it's the one that you would send to the moon.
I sure wouldn't want to see her naked. What celebrity do you think they should send in the NASA program to the moon and never come back?
I think they should send Louis Armstrong and Miles Davis.
Why is that?
Because they want to spend a lot of time succeeding in past times and present tense.
Did you see Tom Cruise on Oprah Winfrey where he was jumping up and down on the couch and he was saying, "I love Scientology"? I don't know if that was what he was saying, but does that prove that Tom Cruise is a lunatic?
Yeah, Tom Cruise went nuts, so Carrie had to come back and save him because she went crazy.
Yeah? What do you think they should do with him?
I think they should dispose their bodies and put him in the river.
In a bread box?
Yeah.
And then what?
Put him back in the cemetery.
Okay, thank you. And what do you think of Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson's a dope superstar. He's like real into the dope game.
Into the what?
The dope game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Samantha, and I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise, and I really don't think that you should make fun of him like that. I think he's a really handsome, cool guy, and I even saw him in Malibu wearing his Speedos. And he's really cool, and he's my favorite, so don't make fun of Tom Cruise, all right? Please.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Snoop Dogg.
Why is that?
Because he's the most controversial hip-hop rapper in the eastern Soho Village district.
Did you say he likes to party?
He likes to rap.
Does he like to party?
He's spontaneous. He loves to party, but he doesn't drink alcohol.
I see. Does he smoke pot?
He smokes pot, and he also he likes to watch the worlds collide.
Does he do crack?
He does smoke crack.
Have you ever smoked crack?
I smoke crack, but not crack.
Beauty is everywhere, man. We have to learn to love each other. It's a beautiful world, man. Peace and love, peace and love. We need to take time to smell the flowers and the roses and love each other, brother. We need to love each other. Everything is groovy. Everything is beautiful. We're all individuals. The Dennis Woodruff Experience.
Hi, what's your name? If they were to send a celebrity to the moon so they would never come back, who would you choose? Who would you choose?
Jack Nicholson.
And did you see Tom Cruise where he got on Oprah Winfrey and he was jumping up and down on the couch and talking about Scientology? Does that mean he's a lunatic?
Well, it just means that he has some issues to deal with.
Let me tell you something. Talking about people who have issues and things to deal with. I'll tell you, I got things to deal with. I got issues, man. I got a lot of issues. You know, I got a lot of baggage. You know, I got a few problems of my own. You know, I've been to a therapist before, and they said I was a multiple personality. And I said, well, which one should I pick? I might as well go with the best one. You know, and. So I think I'm dealing with some of my issues, but I got issues of my own, you know what I mean?
Sir, I want to ask you, do you think that comedy is funny?
Yes, I think comedy is funny.
Why?
Because comedies are humorous sometimes, and it's enjoyable to listen to them and watch them.
Uh-huh. Are you a comedian?
No, I'm not a comedian, no.
So is comedy funny?
I believe it comedy is funny, though. But however, I don't like to be a comedian.
Hi.
Hi. Je t'aime la graciosa.
Do you think you're beautiful?
Oui. Je t'aime la sentiosa.
What does that mean?
Oui, I am beautiful.
Personally, I myself have never thought of myself as beautiful, but beauty from inside. But I think I have certain qualities, and I really believe I have, and I've been told I have good bone structure, you know. It's very important to have good bone structure, you know. If you have good bone structure, you're 10 steps ahead of the game. I think my little dog Toffee has good bone structure. Toffee, do you have good bone structure? Right, Toffee? Good boy, Toffee.
What kind of a bird brain guy would put a sign like this up in the neighborhood? My first question for you, sir, is if they were going to send a celebrity to the moon and leave him there so he would never come back and bother us, who would you choose and why?
George W. Bush. Is that a celebrity?
Yeah, I agree. Why?
Why? Because he's the ruination of our country.
He really is, isn't he?
Is that it?
And my second question to you, sir, is on Oprah Winfrey, Tom Cruise got up on the couch and jumped up and down and said Scientology is the only way. Does that prove to you, in your estimation, that he's a total lunatic, or what?
Yes,
Say
absolutely.
why.
No, I'm afraid they'll hurt me.
First question, celebrity that you don't like.
Celebrity that I don't like. You know what? I don't like the term celebrity.
Yeah.
I don't like that, you know?
I don't like Mike Tyson.
Really?
No, see, I like Mike Tyson. I'm afraid of Mike Tyson, so I'm going to say that I like him because I like my ears.
Okay, well, my question is, if we were gonna, if you were in charge of sending a celebrity to the moon so he would never return, he or she, and we could get rid of him permanently, who would you choose and why?
To get rid of them permanently?
Yeah, the NASA program is going to send someone to the moon.
I'm gonna stick with Mike Tyson. He creeps me out. He's weird. He bites people, and I think he's beyond therapy. He needs to go to the moon. Bye, Mike. Bye-bye.
Yeah, and I'd like to say to Mike, you know, keep on boxing and everything, but don't beat up women, man. That ain't cool. You know, I heard you like decked your wife or something. Never hit a woman, no matter what. Go out and kick a trash can or whatever, but don't abuse the lovely women of our world, because we really need them and we love them.
I love women too, Mike, and
I'm Dennis Woodruff.
I'm Dennis. You're Dennis Woodruff?
I'm not Mike Tyson.
I'm talking to you about Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. If you are on the moon, and you do happen to look down upon us, just remember that at one time you were the greatest boxer alive, and then you started eating people's ears and smacking the ladies around, and that's just not cool.
Okay. My next question.
That was 2 questions.
Well, that's okay.
Okay, we're gonna go for 3.
We're gonna go have some tea.
Okay, my next question and last question
Alrighty.
is, are you familiar with Tom Cruise?
I've heard of him.
Well, Tom Cruise was on Oprah Winfrey, and he was jumping up and down on the couch, and he was saying to everyone, Scientology, it rules, man.
Yeah.
You got to join Scientology. In your estimation, does that prove to the world that Tom Cruise is really a lunatic?
Well, I think that, you know, people in this country have different beliefs and different religious backgrounds. And I think if he wants to jump up and down for Scientology, or whether he wants to jump up and down for Muhammad, or if he wants to blow himself up for Scientology,
I think
that might be all right too. You know, I think that that's what we live in such a great country that we can do whatever we want to do. And I kind of want to jump up and down right now for the Fine Living Network.
Well, do that. I want to see you do that.
Fine living.
Fine living rocks.
Fine living.
Fine living.
Yeah, hold
I'm
that.
living life like I mean it. I'm living life like